ASEAN Basketball League. It's going to be a very, very interesting one. The Dragons on a 3-game losing streak at the moment. And both teams will be desperate for the victory. You're with me, Ben Ibrahim, and our guest analyst for today, Mizlan. Mizlan, welcome to the game. Thanks for being with us once again. It's, well, not do or die, but desperation, well, stuff for both teams.
That's true, Ben. I mean, both teams are actually eyeing for the playoff spot, the last place for the playoff spot. The Dragons are on the 8th place, whereas the Mono Vampires on the 9th place, and then only 1.5 games separate between these two teams, Ben?
Well, let's talk about that. Let's look at the current standings at the moment. As I mentioned earlier on top of the show, the Dragons just in front right there because they played a game less. They have, well, look at that record right there. It is so, so close. And this is the business end of the season. At the end of next month, March, we will know who makes the top 8 and who doesn't.
Yeah, and then to make it more interesting, Ben, this is the second meeting between these two teams. And then Dragons won the first game. And then they will play the last 2 games for the Dragons. The last 4 games is between these two teams.
Well, let's now go over to Ruth Ho, who's with both respective coaches, Coach Jamie Perlman of the Westports Malaysia Dragons and Coach Doug Marty of the Mono Vampire Basketball Club. Over to you, Ruth.
Thanks, guys. Right now, I'm with Coach Jamie of the Westport Malaysia Dragons. Coach, the whole team was not firing away in your last game against Singapore Slingers. Is there a story there, and what are the key things you need to work on today?
Yeah, look, I think a bit of fatigue got to us in that game. Obviously, I thought we played really well against them on the Friday night, but couldn't quite get across the line. Absolutely wasn't our best performance. So look, this is a really important series for us coming up. You know, Doug's fully aware of that. You know, we're really battling for that that final spot. So yeah, the guys are fired up for this one, and and really looking forward to it.
Are you confident you're going to win today?
Absolutely, always very confident.
All right, all the best for today. And right now, I'm with Coach Douglas Murphy of Mono Vampire. Coach, in your last game against Alab Pilipinas, unfortunately, Romeo Travis was out due to a knee injury. Will he be playing today? And can you talk us through your lineup today?
Well, that's a great question, and we're still waiting for that answer. We're actually minute by minute, so his knee is still an issue, and he's testing it in warm-ups. So literally, after we're finished talking, I'm going to talk to Romeo, and I think he's 50-50. I think he'll play, and we're hoping he'll play, but his health is our main concern. So if there's risk for further injury, then he won't play. If we can tape it up and stabilize it, and there's no risk for further injury, he's a tough guy, then he'll be on court.
All right, all the best for today, Coach. And it's back to you guys.
Thanks very much, Ruth. And both coaches look pretty confident that they can get the win. They're the referees right there. But let's hope for that. Mizlan, what's your view of this game? Who's going to take this one?
On paper, Mono Vampire has the advantage. They have 3 world import and 3 American ties. So basically, they sort of like has 6 Americans playing. So on paper, they has the advantage. But the Dragons playing in the home court, they has that home court advantage. So it's going to be interesting for this game between these two teams. And then we see how the Dragons and Mono Vampire is playing, because both teams are actually on 2 games a losing streak, Ben.
Well, I mean, you look at the table as we saw there earlier, Mizlan, the bottom 3 teams of the ASEAN Basketball League, well, they are on, the 3 respective teams are on a losing streak at the moment. It ain't pretty at the bottom. It never really is. And if we look at the numbers, well, let's look at that. 6 wins, 12 losses, 5 wins, 14 losses. I mean, both teams don't want to wish each other the best. They want to see each other losing because it's nothing personal. Both teams want to make the playoffs.
Yeah, both teams definitely want to make playoffs. Both teams actually have history being successful, but both teams are struggling surprisingly for Mono Vampire, because last year they were among the favorites, but this year having a few games, especially early on in the season, been struggling. They made a few lineup changes. Justin Brickman no longer with the team. they bring in Thailand to enforcing the team, but still they're going to losing two games lost. One game they lost, the last game they lost against the Alab Pilipinas, and they also lost to CLS Knights Indonesia. So those are actually really hurting Mono Vampire.
Well, right now, the master of ceremonies announcing the respective players on court. No surprise, there's Coach Doug Marty, good guy, very nice guy, one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. Outstanding PR skills, a very, very well-educated man, studied in Harvard and other Ivy League schools around the world as well. I always used to joke with Coach Doug Marty, he's the academic, he's the professor.
Yeah, you heard him during the interview with Rose, and Coach Doug also respect Coach Jamie Pullman. He said that the Dragons are well coached, so it has been a mutual respect between these two coaches, and both teams are actually know that this is important for them, because not only that this is the second game, they have another 2 games between them, and then we cannot stress enough the importance of the standings, or close gap between these two teams for that last playoff spot, Ben.
Well, right now the MC announcing the Dragons team on court, and there's the crowd slowly coming in. That's a very deceptive angle right there. And Ben Sim, he played some minutes against the Singapore Slingers, and he'll be looking to get more minutes. I spoke to him before the game, and he's just saying he's getting his confidence back. And the Dragons were not pretty against the Singapore Slingers. And Chris Eversley had 6 points. Chin Cheng Hua did not score. Nana Egu only had 8. Winston Shepherd carrying the load with 25 points, but 6 turnovers. And also you had Yek with 2 points. So production needs to be improved tremendously, Mislan.
Yeah, I think probably that was the most worst game for the Dragons so far in the season. I think the lowest points scored, only 42 points scored. And then the Singapore Slingers, basically they know how to play defensively against the Dragons. That was their 3rd meeting in the last game. But let's forget about that last game. Let's focus on this game between these two teams. Their second matches, even though the Dragons actually able to get the first win between these two, the first meeting is another different story for this game.
Well, it is going to be a different story, but who's going to come out with the win at the end of this game? I'm not going to put your head on the chopping block just yet, Mislan, but I will do so at halftime. And that's what analysts do, make prediction. There's Coach Jamie Perlman. He's very confident regardless after every game that the Dragons can win the next game. He's so confident. I speak to him all the time about it. He's a very nice guy, Coach Jamie Perlman. And I'm sure he's a little bit frustrated with how things are here, but let's be fair to him. He's only been in Malaysia for less than a year. He's still, you know, I mean, to all expatriate coaches, when they come to Malaysia, they're trying to figure out the system and the culture first, and then the basketball second.
I think it happens to every foreigner coming to Southeast Asia, but then you see the previous game, this is Dragons between the Singapore Slingers. Winston Shepherd, despite his scoring output, unable to lead the Dragons for the win. As you can see, the score 80 for the Singapore Slingers and only 42 for the Westports Malaysia Dragons. Singapore definitely knows their strategy. They find their strategy to defend the Westports Malaysia Dragons, whereas the previous game between Mono Vampires and Alab Pilipinas, 59-78. Romeo wasn't playing this game because of the knee issue, and then Romeo might or may not play in this game, so he's still on a minutes-to-minutes game decision according to Coach Doug.
Well, Mike Singletary, he's been very, very much their best player, not just this season, but last season as well. Nana Egu, like I said earlier, was slightly disappointing, but there he is right there with the pump fake and makes the basket. And he really needs to crash the boards and also not just, you know, score, because, I mean, he's a very, very good player. I mean, I must admit, for a big, he can shoot, which is a great skill set to have.
You see the difference for Nana Egu performance, 20-something points in the first game and 8 points only on the last game. Not consistent for Westports Malaysia Dragons. Winston Shepherd in the home games against the Singapore Slingers, able to get 22 points and 11 rebounds. But look at that 5 turnover bench that cost the Westports Malaysia Dragons.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? But I mean, Winston Shepherd, I mean, hopefully history will repeat itself for the Dragons fans. The last time Mono Vampire and the Dragons played, Winston Shepherd was the player of the game in Thailand on January 16, 2019. That was also a Wednesday night. And Winston Shepherd with 32 points, 16 rebounds, and 11 assists, a triple-double, and 2 steals. But Mike Singletary, he is the leading scorer. No, he's the second leading scorer in the ASEAN Basketball League. He's averaging 25.8 points per game. Anthony Tucker, number 1, 25.9 points. So not a lot separating Anthony Tucker and Mike Singletary, but he's such a great joy to watch Singletary. Big, strong, athletic, and plenty of technical finesse.
Yeah, not only that, he also can score from everywhere. I mean, you have to watch out his outside shot. Mike Singletary can kill you from the downtown bend.
Well, from Motown to downtown, they say. Let's see who will get this one and who's got the shooting bug. Don't forget Tyler Lamb, a prolific shooter. And the Dragons get the ball. There's Winston Shepherd. Moving it around, inside. Shepherd kicks out, pulls up right there, hits the tin. Mono slow in transition, but they want to set it up. Jankachon, steal there by the Dragons. They've got the ball. Can they capitalize right here? Got to protect the ball. Eversley thought about the 3. Pull up right there. Yes! A big shot there by Liam Chuan.
By the Dragons, as Eversley not settling for the shot, realized that Yak was open for the 3-point.
Need more of that for the Dragons, but do not underestimate this Mono team. Drives. Oh, trying to go for the tip-in. Good start here by the Dragons. Yak for another 3. Back-to-back threes for Yak. Liam Chuan.
A good start for the Westports Malaysia Dragons playing in their home court.
So electric start by the Dragons, but Tyler Lamb, can he stop the Dragons run? And does, with just driving it to the cup with an easy layup.
That's such an easy 2-point shot for Tyler Lamb, able to create a space to get an easy 2-point shot.
Shepherd, Eversley, swing. Chenghua inside to Egu. Kick out, pull up right here. Ooh, so close for another 3 for the Dragons. Tyler Lamb, got to volley up on him. Don't want to give him an open look. Lamb, can he get another basket? Trying to go for behind the back pass. Shepherd anticipated. Here comes Shepherd. Evans with the fake. Side. Puts it up. That was good communication there by the Dragons, but Chris Evans is saying, just shoot the ball, man.
Unselfish play by the Dragons. As you see the ball movement, well, we weren't able to see the earlier passes from Shepherd to Eversley to yet back to Shepherd. I mean, back to Eversley as he will take 2 free throws.
Chris Eversley. He's confident he can get it. 69% from the charity stripe. He's missed some sitters this season, but so has everybody, to be fair. And 2 out of 2 for the captain, Freddie Leach, the ex-Westports Malaysia Dragons player. Actually, he's made ASEAN his home. This is his 4th ABL team. Good defense by Shepherd. White. Saying, come on, move and cut, spin. Puts it up. It's the tin. Mono struggling with their offense at the moment. Egu drives. That was a good drive right there. I thought that was going in, to be fair, and I thought an and one was coming up.
Yeah, Winston Shepherd. He had a wide open lane, but unable to finish. He's going to go get 2 chances to get 2 points from the free throw lines. 56 free throw percent shooter from the free throw line.
Shepherd again struggling from that charity stripe. He's a good player. I like him. I know some fans are critical of him, but don't forget, not really a point guard, more of a 3-4 man.
I mean, Shepard, if you ask me, I think he's definitely a scoring point guard. I mean, he can't shoot, and you see he misses both of his free throws. But I like his size.
He's big, I give him that. Singletary, there he is. Mike Singletary. Didn't take long for him to get a basket. And it is 8-4, still a relatively close game. Shepard couldn't finish there, a bit ambitious. He had almost four more plays in front of him. Freddie Leach for the 3. It's the 10. Oh, good hustle there by Yek. Well done, Yek. Chin Cheng Hua right now. What can he set up? Egu. Nana posting up. Malcolm White trying to guard. Chin Cheng Hua. Ooh, gotta be careful with that. Gotta watch the shot clock as well. Got 4 left on the shot clock. Puts it up. Tries to work glass. Eversley tried to go for the tip in, but he's fouled. Mono gotta be careful with their fouls there. Mizlan.
Yeah, I think that's the third team foul for the Mono Vampire. And we're very early in this game. 6 minutes left. Mono really needs to get the defensive rebound, not giving Westports Malaysia Dragons any second chance.
Well, Mike Singletary, can't see it on camera. He looks frustrated. Eversley hasn't missed a shot tonight from the charity stripe. Winston Shepard, not so productive, but early days yet. Really want to make a point tonight, the Dragons. And Chris Eversley, a great start for him. Dragons lead by 6. But there's one team I don't want to underestimate, and it's Mono. Even though they've struggled this season, they've had some changes. They've lost Jason Brickman. Tyler Lamb, ABL champion. Singletary. Singletary pulls up. Can he punish? Yes! He punishes the Dragons from downtown for giving him an open look.
Yeah, well, I told you, Ben, he can shoot it from the outside. Chris Eversley trying to steal the ball, gamble with it, and then Singletary, an easy 3-point shot.
Jonathan Wong usually doesn't start, but comes later in the game. Coach Jamie throwing him on. Pull up from the wing. Tyler Lamb out-rebounded Chris Eversley. Tyler Lamb, an ABL champion with the Hong Kong Eastern Long Lions once upon a time. Singletary almost double team. Kicks out, Leash for the 3. He couldn't unleash it. Shepard. Eversley. Wong thought about the shot. Shepard. Dragons getting some decent open looks. Singletary. Can the Dragons play defense? Gotta stay with him, he's quick, he's dynamic. And strong, what a finish by the Singletary to make this a 1-point ball game.
Yeah, what a move by Singletary. And able to get just a little bit of space to finish that layup.
Eversley with a 3, yes, knocks it down. Chris Eversley, when he's got the groove, well, he can really, really hit a nice rhythm, shooting rhythm, and an offensive rhythm in a game when he gets hot early. Leash gets the score. Freddie Leash knows this court well. Singletary.
Yeah, got hot with reaching ball, trying to steal the ball out of Singletary hands, and we have a TV timeout on the floor right now.
Well, a timeout called, and momentum, a good start for the Dragons. I mean, don't forget, in the first quarter against Singapore, in Singapore, for the Straits Cup in Game 2 on Sunday, they were already down by 10 points at the end of the first quarter.
The Dragons have been consistent on Nova this season, and then this is a really good start playing in the whole crowd for the Dragons, but don't sleep. For the Mono Vampires, Singletary just warming up for Mono.
Well, Singletary is the general of their offense. He's a number of times this season been the ABL player. And look at that open look. And that is punishment for the Dragons.
Yeah, Chris Evans is trying to gamble with the steal. And then good 3-point shot made by Singletary. Realized that he was open and didn't even hesitate for the 3-point shot. Singletary so far able to get 7 points for the Mono Vampire. And also Chris Evans also able to get 7 points for the Dragons. Both players top scorer for each team.
So the Dragons lead by 4. Both teams a little bit low on confidence at the moment. No disrespect. And we still haven't seen that man right there on court. The man, well, who did not like for like replace Jason Brickman, but Jason Brickman parted ways according to reports by mutual consent. And he played in a big international tournament. There's a rumor that he might play in the TBL, the Thai Basketball League. With a floater. Oh, Singletary makes that count.
It looks very easy. Singletary added his 9 points for the first quarter.
Dragons. Oh, steal by Tyler Lamb. He can do that. Good, smart player. Lamb. No. And Shepard bails the Dragons out of trouble there. Gotta be careful, gotta protect the ball. Way long, thought about the shot, kicks out. Jonathan Wong. Love this guy because he's so confident. Spins. Look at his footwork, puts it up. Ooh, falls short. Malcolm White with the rebound. Singletary with the outlet there earlier. Singletary, gotta stay with him, gotta give him some separation for the runner. He tried to work glass. Malcolm White tried to go for the putback dunk. Entertaining, but the referee already blew his whistle.
Yeah, Singletary once again being very aggressive, trying to take the lead from the Dragons. Jonathan Wong just unable to stop Singletary. Agu got caught with a blocking charge. Singletary will take another 2 free throws for Mono Vampire.
Chichaya Nanti now on court for the Mono team, Mono Vampire. He's not a bad shooter when he's in the mood. And Singletary so far, no surprise, the best player for Mono, but bricks that shot, something that I rarely see when I watch Mike Singletary play, the man with 9 points at the moment.
He's an 81 field shooter.
Wow, he breaks both. I praised him too early, but he's a good guy though, nice guy. Eversley, he had the open look, went for the pass instead. Dragons trying to break the separate. Eversley cut by Eversley, but he lost the ball. Apiram Vilaichai. Singletary. Ananti. What did I say about Chichai Ananti?
You cannot leave him open, especially on that 3-point line. Ananti will punish you. He will knock down that shot. And that is the Mono Vampire first lead.
And it didn't last long because Jonathan Wong is here to play.
What a game we have so far, and an interesting game, a very exciting game in this first quarter, man.
Well, this game is going to be down to which team plays better and more clean, aggressive, disciplined defense. White looks for the shot. Shepard got the rebound. Got a pass, Shepard. Ananti trying to stay with him. Ananti can be a bit of a pickpocket when he wants to be basketball-wise. Shepard drive. Ooh, thought he had that.
Oh, Shepard, I think he wanted to dunk the ball just too far.
Singletary. Mike Singletary. You cannot leave this guy open. You can't give him an inch.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Shepard, he really needs to focus. You don't try to complain about the non-call by the referee.
Way long. That's way off. You can't just take shots like that. Lamb, he's a good shooter. Can't give him separation. Ananti for another 3. A good rebound by Singletary. Singletary! I thought that was a good move there by Waylong, but I think he jumped. Yeah. If he stayed on ground.
A good challenge there by Waylong, giving Singletary an easy 2-point shot.
Now Mono Vampire bringing on another good shooter. Well, a guy with a very good historical record, Moses Morgan, ex-Saigon Heat. Singletary, the man from Texas, El Paso. A big shout out to his son Paxton. Spoke to Mike Singletary before the game and he said, please give my love to my son. I said, I will, man. Mike Singletary got the jitters from the charity stripe at the moment.
Yes, his third miss from the free throw line. I think good ball by Wei Long.
Mike Singletary makes one. Here's Shepard, Dragons down by 2. Mono very rarely with the lead today. Eversley, that's it, he gives the Dragons back the lead. Dragons up by 1.
And Eversley punish the Mono Vampire defense, leaving it wide open. Both teams really need to focus on the defense. You cannot leave any individual open, especially from the 3-point line.
Malcolm White lost the ball. It was a good intent there though, but I think a bit trying to be a little bit too creative. It's all about protecting the ball. And the Dragons know a thing or two about that in terms of the turnovers since, well, the middle of January, really. Shepard got a pass, kick out, courageous move. Egu for the 3. Yes! Nana Egu. Hit that big shot from 3-point land.
That is the Dragons' 6 3-pointer in this first quarter. What a shooting night so far for the Dragons. And then their defense, you see, very good, especially inside the 3-point line. The Dragons has been able to deny any attempt, any aggression by the Mono Vampire.
White, Singletary, good block there by Egu. Well done to the Dragons to get the ball back. Here they go. They want to get more production, the Dragons. Wong with the floater. Yes! Jonathan Wong!
A beautiful move by Jonathan Wong. Went post to post. A transition, good transition offense by the Westports Malaysia Dragons.
This is a good run. Generally speaking, a very good quarter by the home team. Cross-court pass. Moses Morgan was way out of position.
I don't know what's wrong with one of them players. How many turnovers has they done in this first quarter, and that uncharacteristic turnover, unforced error by the Mono Vampire.
So the referee giving the ball to Eversley. We'll get that press by Mono. Dragons got, Shepard. Eversley puts it up, tries to work glass, but again, Shepard was rushing at the drop to the fly to the cup to hopefully get another 2-pointer before the end of the first. But it's been a pretty productive first quarter for the Dragons. Mono came back into it, but Dragon, it's close. It's very close.
A Dragon able to close the quarter with an 8-1 run. Winston Shepard way too selfish on that last play. Gives Eversley wanted the ball, but then a good shooting 6 3-pointers made by the Dragons. Mono Vampires, Michael Singletary single-handedly bringing the Mono Vampire close, able to take the lead. Singletary has 13 points out of the 18 points Mono Vampire scored.
So look at that. Malcolm White still a little bit quiet. Doug Marty as always looking calm and collected. But Mislan, what adjustments do Mono need to make?
So Mono needs to take care of the ball. They made 4 turnovers in this first quarter alone. Offensively, they are okay. It's just that they need to take care of the ball. They cannot turn over the ball way too much. That cost them this 6 deficit in this first quarter.
Well, it's been a very interesting first quarter. And for the Dragons, Yek with 6 points, 2 back-to-back threes. Chris Eversley with 10. Nat Egu hitting a big 3 earlier. Tyler Lamb with 2 points. Mike Singletary already with 13 points. That's amazing, but no surprise right there. But if you look at the others, in terms of the locals, it's been very quiet. Apart from Chimchai and Nati hitting that one big 3-pointer.
Especially Tyler Lamb not making any impact so far in this first quarter. Moses Morgan with that turnover. Mono Vampire really need to find someone else besides Michael Singletary to help them to get some points in this game.
Chinchay Nanti, Dalong Pang, Apiron Bilaichai, the two locals are Thai players. I mean, Moses Morgan is considered a Thai player now, Tyler Lamb a Thai player, Freddie Leash a Thai player, so the Mono team really only got two imports on court, which is Malcolm White and Moses Morgan. No Mike Singletary, interesting. Tyler Lamb, what a big three. Whoa, Tyler Lamb, time and time again. Tyler Lamb loves to do that.
I think good move by the coach Doug trying to give Tyler Lamb some boost, trying to get Michael Singletary some rest and let other Mono Vampires players to score for Mono.
Good rebound by Malcolm White. Oh, it looks like he might have done something to his ankle. We hope he's okay. Tyler Lamb, got to stay with him. Can't give him anything. He's a great, great shooter. Ananti, great pass. Apidon Bilaichai foul.
What a better move by Apidon Bilaichai, able to get that ball. You see here, nice pick, and then there was a James Harden move, able to hook, check for hands. But it's not, it's still early in this first quarter. The first team fall for the Westports Malaysia Dragon in the second quarter.
White asking for it, almost double team, turnover. What did the referee say? I thought that looked clean, to be fair.
It's a pushing foul. Chris Eversley was playing with a pushing foul. A little bit too aggressive, the double team. Good.
I thought there was good double team there. That was okay. Anyway, they know better, the refs. Put on Bilaichai, Tyler Lamb. Dragon's gonna just keep blocking with the defense. White with the screen. Lamb, step back, no foul. Tyler Lamb ties it up with that big shot from the outside.
See how Coach Jamie on the side trying to get an offensive ball, but no. An easy three-point shot for Tyler Lamb.
Tried to go for the alley-oop because Egwu was open. Lamb. Ananti hits the tin. Chinchengwa. Shepherd will drive. Easy layup right there. He knew he could beat Malcolm White. Well done, Shepherd.
A good on-ball screen by Nana Egwu, and he was able to create some space for Shepherd.
Tight game right here. White looks okay from the baseline. And was that a foul?
Yeah, it was a foul. It's actually a good move by Apidon Bilaichai. Another veteran move by Apidon Bilaichai. He's actually known with his great play. You see here, able to get a contact from Jonathan Wong. Jonathan Wong just couldn't believe that he got caught with the ball.
Apidon Bilaichai, the veteran of Thai basketball. Nice guy, the international school teacher. Speaks the English language very, very well. And Mono team. Now we've got a comment from our courtside reporter, Ruth. Ruth, do you have anything to say? Over to you.
Offense.
Can you please repeat that, Ruth?
All right, thanks, Bad. So, in the Dragons, Coach Jamie is pretty happy with the offense, but it's really frustrating with the defense. It's a lot of switching, and he says that they need to be more disciplined in avoiding mismatches. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Ruth. Good comments there, good interest, good insight. Kick out, oh, too much on that. And that would be Mono ball.
A good pressure defense by the Mono Vampire. Chris Eversley wasn't being comfortable to take a shot and then turn the ball over, way off with the passes. Here once again another veteran move. What did I say, Ben? Apidon Bilaichai was there. For the Mono Vampires, we have a stop on the game now, Ben.
Well, they're trying to play smart, Mono. Tyler Lamb. We go for another shot. Moses Morgan. Oh. The Thai guys are warming up. And they're up by 2. Dragons got to be careful. Got to play that defense like Ruth was saying earlier. And turn the ball over again. Chin Cheng Hua there with that pass. Lamb will stay with him. He's quick. Morgan pulls up right there. Nick with the rebound. Eversley wants to make amends. Just got to cut in. A good hustle there by Mono. Still time on the shot clock. Dragons got to set a screen to give Shepard some separation. Tyler Lamb with another steal. Can he punish? Shepard drives. Yes, well done, Tyler Lamb. And what did I say? Protect the ball. Mono now on a 12-2 run.
And Coach Jamie Perlman has now, as one of Vampires, Tyler Lamb has been scorching hard in this second quarter for one of Vampire. And then you see how Abdul Bilajai, very underrated player. He's done all those little things on the court. Won't be able to see from the statistics. This one an easy layup for Winston Shepard. And a big three-point shot for one of Vampire as Moses Morgan able to contribute with a 3 points for the one of Vampire.
So listen here, Coach Doug Marty will be quite happy with the adjustments that Mono have made in the second quarter. Coach Jamie Perlman feeling otherwise about his team. Not happy with the turnovers.
Dragons have 5 turnovers. So that's going to haunt them back into the game. Tyler Lamb able to get 8 points in this second quarter alone, man.
And you know what the scary thing is, Mislan? Tyler Lamb, in my opinion, he hasn't even warmed up yet. You know, he's such a great player. Don't forget, Tyler Lamb, ABL champion 2017, ABL ASEAN MVP season 2016, season 2017. So, I mean, a talented player, who in my opinion can play in other leagues as well. He quite likes Asia. We have no complaints there. We love watching him play. Egu, Eversley. And there's a foul there. Foul. Eversley draws the foul. He had a good first quarter, Chris Eversley.
Yeah, that is Mono Vampire first team foul in the second quarter. So Mono has been playing a better defense in the second quarter, able to force some turnover for the Dragons.
Shepard, Egu, back to Shepard. Chin Cheng Hua. He's happy that he's got 2 shots.
Yeah, Cheng Hua hesitated a little bit. Was wide open. Oh, Thomas Ram. There's a little bit of contact there in the basket.
Chin Cheng Hua gets 1, and that will lift his confidence because he doesn't score much, Chin Cheng Hua. The man from Sabah Sandakan. Dragons, that score is not correct on our screen. Dragons up, down by 3. Ooh, in and out, that would have tied things up. That 3-point shot went in. Singletary, now back on court. And Coach Doug Marty is facing him. Good cut by Tyler Lamb, and even better finish. What did I say? Gotta stay with the Lamb, man.
Yeah, Tyler Lamb and an easy V-cut able to fool the defender. Despite he's already got 2 personal fouls for Tyler Lamb.
Eversley with a 3. Dragons a little bit cold now. Can't hold on to the ball. Yek tries. Well done, Yek. To beat Jakaton.
A good hustle by Nana Egg, who able to keep the ball alive and able to find Yak underneath. It's not going to count, Ben.
No, there was a foul already. Referee called that quite early. Pushing. And that will be Mono ball. 32-29. All due respect to our scoreboard on screen. And it has been a good quarter by Mono overall, but still can the Dragons turn it around and just limit Tyler Lamb with his numbers. Lamb again with another three. It's the 10. Lucky there. Dragons should have boxed out a lot better. Egru thought about it. Yak, got the confidence. Yak got the confidence. Oh, he drove. Didn't quite get there. Morgan, that's how you drive.
An open lane for Moses Morgan. There's no Dragons trying to stop it. A chain walk. Pick up his third personal ball. Way too deep inside the no charge zone ball. As Moses Morgan will be able to add another point to the free throw.
Well, Moses Morgan, player who's trying to find some consistency. Played in the Saigon Heat for a number of years with Lenny Daniel. And also he played a little bit with Joshua Munson, who used to play for the Westports Malaysia Dragons. So a lot of these guys, know each other all too well. It doesn't mean they're your teammate this season. Yeah, they're your teammate next.
Speaking of Joshua Munson, I mean, I almost ever mistakenly identified Tyler Lamb as Joshua Munson because of their hair.
Well, you know what? They've got very interesting haircuts, those two. Good guys, though. Tyler Lamb, Osborne, Shepard. Dragons now trying to get back into this game, and they've got to be careful not just to take big shots. Got to take smart shots. White, he's been very quiet. Good steal there by Jonathan Wong. Dragons, Wong. Thought about the step back. Wong, good footwork. Ooh, couldn't finish right there. Dragons struggling to finish at the 10 today in this quarter. Mono almost lost it. Freddie Leash almost lost the ball as well. Mono up by 6. Leash crossover. Leash for the runner. Oh, someone's threw the ball. What, 2 shots?
Yeah, I think Jonathan Wong pushing, you can see that, trying to get that box out, but being played by the referee a little bit too aggressive with the box out.
And nobody in big foul trouble yet. Tyler Lamb with 2 fouls though. But he's got the experience to weather that. And this is Nopon Sangtong. And don't forget, some of the Mono players are not here because they're playing in another tournament in Thailand. And Nopon, not a regular player in the Mono team. He's been around in Thailand basketball for quite some time, 36 years of age. Nopon Santong. I remember Hapiron Vilaichai helping me pronounce his name. Because never ever look at the Thai names and think that's the way it's pronounced. You gotta ask them. I never knew that number 65 would be pronounced Tirawat Chakator. Makes 1. 7-point lead for Mono. Dragons have been very disappointing in this quarter, as they were in the 3rd quarter against the Singapore Slingers. Shepard. Shots not going down for the Dragons. This will affect their confidence. Play some defense now. Stay with Singletary. Singletary! Well, this is getting a bit scary if you're a Dragons fan. Wislan.
Singletary able to get another, his first 2 points in the 2nd quarter for Michael Singletary.
Malcolm White, good defense. He hasn't scored at all today, Malcolm White, which is very surprising for an import. But he's hustling. And that's what you need, someone to do those intangibles.
Good defense actually by Mono Vampire, especially Michael White, trying to deny all those empty passes.
Can the Dragons conjure up here? Eversley. Egu went up for it. They are very, very cold at the moment. The Dragons would like to look at those numbers in terms of field goal percentage in this quarter. Freddie Leash. Mike Singletary said, bring it up, Freddie. So I can do that and put it up. Nope. White with the two-handed easy jam because there was nobody there rebounding.
White hesitated, almost traveled that. There's nobody there to deny his slam dunk. His first 2 points actually for White.
Dragons just need a bucket. Shepard. Oh, lost the ball. Here comes Singletary. And one. The Thai bench pumped up at Mama Stadium. They are the loudest people in the stadium at the moment. The Mono Vampire bench.
Very bad ball by Jonathan Wong. Tried to stop Michael Singletary from scoring, but it's just a little bit too weak with the fall. And an easy a 2-point shot. A layup for Michael Singletary, and he's going to add a potential another point and end one.
Mike Singletary, good, super early nomination for player of the game. And a great player, a big LeBron James fan, Mike Singletary. He is the king of this team. Eversley, Giek, inside, Egu, mismatch right there. Wall with a big shot. Oh, good hustle there. Good rebound by Yek. Well done. That's one of the rare highlights for the Dragons in this quarter. Wong, crossover. Wong, continuation, says the referee. Singletary. Moses Morgan. Kicks out. Leash. Plenty of time. They want to move it around. Screen set there by White. White was open. Drives. Come on, the Dragons got to rebound better. Good hustle right there, well done. Drives, oh, Eversley. He was hit in the face.
There's a fall there by the referee. I thought it was a goaltending actually. Just take a look at the replay. We can't see it. Oh, got out. I think it was a ball, but Michael Singletary is going to be blamed for that personal foul.
That looked like, Michael Singletary is a really good guy, but it almost looked like he smacked Eversley in the face there.
We didn't get a good angle with that instant replay. So Eversley is taking his time. Oh, clearly a fall there. I thought Singletary hit the ball, but no. Poke in the eye.
So we thought it was going to be 2 shots for Eversley, but no. It's just a foul. Egu, Eversley, Egu, another turnover for the Dragons. Leash, he's got the speed and the finesse to finish it.
That is 13-0 run by Mono Vampire, 45-29. The biggest lead for Mono Vampire so far in this game. Mono has been shooting on all cylinders in the second quarter. A 16 points difference as the Dragons struggling, and another easy layup by Mono Vampire, and Moses Morgan able to get 6 points. And Mono Vampire just dominating throughout this game, especially in this second quarter.
Well, it's been very tough. The Dragons feeling it. Chris Eversley feeling the pain in his eyes and his head at the moment. Losing is a painful feeling. They're losing at the moment. On a 4-game losing streak, the Dragons. If they get out of it, don't forget Eversley was part of that very, very entertaining 2014 Dragons team, which had Avery Shearer, Justin Knox, Moala Tautua, Quek Ten Nguyen, Wong Wee Sing. Very, very talented team. Lo Shi Fai, who's not playing because he's still injured. So Mono, let's give credit to them. Mislan, they've had a stellar second quarter, but a first quarter to forget. But at the moment, they're playing really, really well.
Especially the defense when they're able to force the Dragons to make 8 turnovers and they're able to score 13 points out of those turnovers.
Dragons need to do one of those. Just put together a good run. Don't worry so much. Just go for it. Egg, fake. Wong, Shepard, Wong with a big three. Yes. This was some much needed production for the Westports plays the Dragons. They trail by 13. Can they make it a 10-point game before halftime, or will Mono say otherwise? Leash cutting into the lane. White. Lost the ball right there. Dragons need to capitalize. Eversley open. Drive and one! That's how you do it.
Much a needed break for the Dragons as that's their 10 points in the second quarter with only 32 seconds left. Shepard will get another chance to get another point. Yes, take a look at Mr. Shepard. Tough to finish that high up the glass. As Nana Agwu excited for Mr. Shepard.
So let's have a listen right here.
Winston Shepard with 1 free throws. Will able to get a...
Sorry, it was Winston Shepard with a basket.
Yeah.
So check that, my bad.
So 10 points difference between these two teams, Ben.
Leash. He's taking his time a bit. But 7 seconds. Drives. Dragons got the ball. Can they get a bucket? Here's Shepard. Shepard with a good footwork. Ooh, couldn't finish again. Shepard struggling with that. An easy basket there for Nongwon Samtong.
Mono Vampire able to punish the mistakes made by the Westports Malaysia Dragon, even though that wasn't a turnover. But then that missed basket by Winston Shepard lead to that transition offense for Mono Vampires as we see Tyler Lamb exploiting, especially in the second quarter. Tyler Lamb able to get 12 points so far in this first half as Winston Shepard only 5 points in this first half. Another turnover by Winston Shepard as Tyler Lamb, an easy easy point for Thailand. Westports Malaysia Dragons struggling here. Another, there's no defense by the Westports Malaysia Dragons. That's Moses Morgan. He was able to get 6 points from one of Vampires. Yeah, good defense by one of Vampires, especially Malcolm White. Another solid defense here, and an easy point this time by Freddie Lee. One of Vampires actually able to get 18 basket points, so a very good.
And welcome back to Maba Stadium. And the Mono Vampire Basketball Club are up by 12 points, 47-35 with the home team, the Westports Malaysia Dragons, who started very strong, who took the lead at the end of the first quarter. But in the second quarter, the Mono Vampire Basketball Club played some very good defense, and their transition was not quite good, and they really took it to the Dragons, and that's why they've got this healthy lead. You're with me, Ben Ibrahim, Rutho, and Mizlan, our analyst. And Mizlan, the Dragons need to turn it around.
Yeah, you see the fast break points to Mono, 18 fast break points for Mono and 13 points from turnover. That's the difference so far in the first half between these two teams, Ben.
Shepard, Eversley, Shin Cheng-Hua with the runner, tried to work glass and done. Well done, Shin Cheng-Hua. This is probably one of his better games. Not just because he's got more production, but he's making better decisions. Freddie Leash. Malcolm White. Hasn't scored much today, but hustled well. Leash saved that. Freddie Leash with great ball control, pull up right there. And Yek with the rebound, and there was contact right there. So this is a much more positive for the Dragons. Mizlan?
Yeah, good defense there by Nana Agu. Almost forced the turnover from Malcolm White. A red almost turnover, but Freddie Leach able to save it.
Shepard. Eversley trying to cut in, trying to be open. Eversley. Yes! Positive start by the Dragons. Mono really looking slightly different from early days yet. Don't want to say anything about Mono. Tyler Lamb on court. Lamb gotta stay with him, gotta body up. Yek trying to guard Tyler Lamb. Not much time on the clock. Step back. Oh, Tyler Lamb beats that clock. There was almost 1 second on the shot clock, but he hit it. Good job, Tyler Lamb. Eversley from the mid-range. Dragons need to rebound better. Singletary lost the ball. Surprising right there. Eversley. And Winston Shepard is fouled. This is much better, Wislam, by the Dragons.
Yeah, Westports Malaysia Dragons, they need to move the ball. They cannot play one-on-one too much. Winston Shepard especially, he cannot go one-on-one way too much. He cannot dribble too long. He needs to move the ball. And we see the Dragons actually able to get 10 assists so far in this game. So when they pass around the ball, they get open, they can get points.
Winston Shepard. The Aztec. It was quite cold from the charity stripe in the first half. As well, is this the turning point for him in terms of shots made from the free throw line? 2 out of 2. Must have heard me.
Yeah, good start by the Dragons. They're able to close. The score is actually Dragons 42, Mono Vampire 49.
Yes, our scoreboard is a bit sleepy today. Singletary, step back. Ooh. Air ball. Shepard. And that came off the foot of Apirom Bilaichai. Slingers looking not their second quarter selves. Right there, hits the iron. Lamb with the easy rebound. Thought it was a rush shot right there. Singletary. Leash. Freddie, so quick. Tyler Lamb. Referee blew the whistle.
And yeah, that's a Chinwa fourth personal foul. So he's going to go to the bench as Jonathan Wong.
Well, not really a massive problem for the Dragons, if you ask me, because Coach Jamie Pullman rotates Chin Cheng Hua and Jonathan Wong. I'm wondering where we can see Ben Sim. But he's still putting up the minutes. Leash. Eversley keeps it in play. Well done. Shepherd. Leash, look at that. He's not intimidated by the size of Winston Shepherd. Oh, smart move by Winston Shepherd. Mono thought that Shepherd was going to pass to Egwu, but he just said, nope. He tricked the thing. Quite the trickster, Winston Shepherd.
A 9-1 for the Dragons to start this third quarter as Mono Vampire take the early timeout. Here you see a good 2-point shot, a bank shot by Chinwa. And then another shot, this time by Chris Eversley. The only single field goal made for the Mono Vampire in this third quarter. As Dragons fall back to close 5-point difference now. 44 Dragons, 49 Mono Vampire.
So listen right here.
We gotta get stopped, man. Come down and see corner, and I want a hard draw cut into a ball screen that's open way. Guys, make some noise for the Dragons.
There's the 105 at the moment. Don't forget, Mono playing without one of their imports as well, Romeo Travis, still injured, but he made the trip down. He's a nice guy, positive guy, and this influence he has on this Mono Vampire team. So that scoreboard still incorrect. The Dragons are with 44 points. Leash now. Singletary thinking about setting the screen. Leash. Puts it up. Good defense by the Dragons. Shepherd. Good thought about it. Yek. Wong from the wing. Off. Good rebound. Shepherd. Shepherd. Hustling. Wong drives off. Good block there by Mono Vampire. Good defense. Up it up, Bilaichai, and one.
What a play by the Mono Vampire. Despite down one man, Malcolm White was actually injured. Dragons was 5-on-4 as Mr. Shepherd able to convert that on the basket shot, and then bad transition defense by the Westports Malaysia Dragons, allowing the Mono Vampire to get an easy 2-point shots and falling Apiron Villachai as he goes to the free throw line for one free throw shot.
There's Coach Doug Marty, the professor. And the Dragons confused. What's going on right here in terms of the call? They thought it wasn't a foul. I thought there was some contact right there.
So Winston Shepherd, if you can see at the bottom of the screen, is still talking to the referee, trying to get his explanation why he didn't get any call.
Well, Apiron Bilaichai, the man who won a bronze medal with the Thailand team 2 years ago, right here at Mava Stadium at the SEA Games. Good footwork by Shepherd. That's the way he loves that footwork Euro step. And he's playing pretty good, but he's just got to protect the ball a bit more consistently. And if he can hit his shots from the charity stripe, he'll be good. Shepherd with another rebound. He needs help. Wong. Yek. Tried to get the tip in. Good tap there to the corner. Cross-court pass. Wong. Open look. Ooh, so close. Wong now. And it's a foul on Winston Shepherd, but Coach Jamie Pullman loving the hard-working attitude of the Dragons.
How many offensive rebounds the Westports Malaysia Dragons had? How many chances? Finally able to get the referee to blow the whistle. Was it 5-on-4 situation? Because that is Tyler Lamb, third personal foul. As Malcolm Wise no longer in the court. Moses Morgan is going to sub in for Tyler Lamb. The Dragons struggling to get an easy point.
Well, finishing
shot,
has been an issue,
yeah.
Mislan, to be very fair. I mean, not just in this game, but finishing at the cup. And Coach Jamie Pullman has said it in numerous interviews with Ruth and myself that we've got to score more consistently and hit shots like that. It's been a frustrating season for Winston Shepherd, but he tries very, very hard. He works hard. And needs to give the Dragons this shot. He does. And a 5-point ball game. It's good to see that it's close, Mislan. That's what we want to see. We don't want to see blowout wins. Chankachon, hand off to Abidon Vilaicha. Abidon pass by Morgan. You can't give him an open look. Morgan kicks out Leash. Good defense by Wong. Leash steps back. Leash knocks it down. Good shot there, Freddie Leash.
Despite a good defense actually by Jonathan Wong, Freddie Leash, experienced player, able to get just a little bit of space.
Well, he's got the confidence, Freddie Leash, to hit those shots. He's quite the showman, basketball-wise. Wong. Pull up right there by Egu. Dragons roll. Oh no, it is. Check that, it's mono ball.
There you can see.
Well, it looked like it came off Abidon Vilaichai.
It's a 50-50 call if you ask me, man. This looks like almost from Jonathan Wong's hand also.
Well, I'm not going to hold it to the referee. They've got a tough job to make that call. I mean, they don't have the benefit of replay. Leash, look at that. Puts it up. Leash. Shepherd. Shepherd. Continuation, says the referee. And that was an interesting call right there, Mislan.
It's a foul, essentially it's good. Abidon just stumbled upon the floor, unable to stop Shepherd. And then I think it was Moses Morgan trying to stop Shepherd from getting an easy 2-point shot.
Winston Shepherd really, really has a point to prove right here at the charity stripe. He's the Dragons' best player at the moment with 13 points. Dragons just need to keep plucking away at this. They've got the attitude of the defensive attitude in this quarter, Mislan.
Yeah, they just need to be consistent, not turning the ball over, and then they need to be much better, especially on the transition defense.
So Coach Doug Marty being quite key with his substitutions. Freddie Leash on court right now, and back on court is the veteran Nokpon Sangtong. Defense is the word. So Abidon Vilaichai. Moses Morgan for the three, yes! From outside, Moses Morgan.
Morgan, 9 points.
Ruth Ho has something to say. What's going on, Ruth?
For those of you wondering what happened to Malcolm White, he was limping in the game. It's because he's suffering from a muscle pull, and with his condition right now, we're unsure if he'll return for the game. It's back to you guys.
Oh, well, good calm move by Chankachon. And it's a 10-point ball game. Dragons started so well, but just the last 2 minutes, struggling to finish at the cup. That's affecting their confidence, Mislan.
Yeah, they moved the ball much better without Michael Watt.
And now an 8-point game. Dragons need a stop. Singletary. Morgan. Another pull-up three. It's the iron. Shepard with the rebound, but he needs help. Look at that transition by Mono. Well done, Mono. Good transition. Jonathan Wong was on foul trouble. Good cut by Eversley, who scores from underneath the basket. Good run here by the Dragons. 4-0 run. And just like that, the Dragons now down by 6. The fourth quarter will, let's hope for a barnstorm finish. Malcolm White injured, like Ruth said. Napon, Singletary. Oh, Shepard with the steal. Can he punish? And he does! Winston Shepard with the steal in the basket.
A rare defensive effort shown by Winston Shepard as Singletary trying to find his way, but unable was stopped by Winston Shepard. An easy two-point shot as we get 4 points difference now between the two teams. Another good defense.
Chakachon, the one-handed shot, puts it in to give Mono a little bit of breathing space right here, but Winston Shepard playing well already with 18 points. Egwu to the corner, pull up right here. That would have brought the house down. The house being the Maba house, who are getting louder at the moment, cheering their team on. Shankachon Morgan. And that came off a Dragon's play. That was looked like a fair call, to be fair.
I thought Moses Morgan slipped the ball away, but the referee said he's still with good defense there by Yak. Actually, he tapped the ball out of Moses Morgan's hand. Good call by the referee.
Tyler Lamb back on court, even though he's on 3 fouls. He'll know how to manage the storm. Tyler Lamb couldn't take the shot because Ben Sim was on him. Ben Sim now on court. Ben Sim hustling. Tyler Lamb in and out. Good pressure by Ben Sim. Eversley to Wong. Eversley tried to work glass. Egwu, good rebound. Jonathan Wong, high arcing shot. Yes! That's it!
Another good ball movement by the Dragons. As Ben Sim realized that Jonathan Wong has much a better shot. A 3-point difference now as we end. Almost ending this third quarter.
Chakachon has played a great third quarter here for Mono. I gotta give him props. Well done, Chakachon. I've always enjoyed watching him play over the years. Tirawat Chakachon, still a very, very young man, 23 years of age. Dragons want the last shot of this quarter. Can they get it? Wong. Egwu, no. But that's okay. The Dragons were inconsistent in that quarter, but they played much better than the second. Mono had to make some adjustments because they were in foul trouble, especially Tyler Lamb.
Yeah, Westports Malaysia Dragon able to outscore the Mono Vampires in this third quarter, 23-16, as they play much a better offense, especially as a team. They move the ball, they're able to get much better shot. Here you can see Winston Shepard not trying to be selfish, passing it out to Chris Eversley was wide open and he was able to knock down that 3-point shot here. Once again, this time Shepard all the way by himself to get an easy 2-point. And then despite the defensive effort by Mono Vampires, and then you can see Mono Vampires still in this game, still leading as Moses Morgan able to contribute a total of 9 points so far for the Mono Vampires. Another good ball movement by Westports Malaysia Dragon and assist by Nana Egwu to Chris Eversley. And then this is that grand defensive effort by Winston Shepard as I say Singletary just dribbled the ball straight to Winston Shepard for that easy 2-point fast break.
End of the third quarter, and you can just see it near the Mono bench at one of their imports who's injured, Romeo Travis, having a lot of words with the referee. Got to be careful. You don't want to be teed up from the bench.
Yeah, you see, he can be teed up despite not playing. But the ref has an opportunity to tee you up.
late in the third quarter, Jankachon, and 6 points.
Yeah, both teams actually need to be more focused on both ends, especially defensively for both teams. Because if any of the team are slacking or sleeping, especially on the defensive, the other team will definitely punish them because both teams are actually desperate to win this game, man.
So Mono send on Tyler Lam, Jankachon, number 33, Sangtong, Nopon Sangtong, Mike Singletary, and Moses Morgan. The Dragons, Chris Eversley, Nana Egwu, Winston Shepard, Ben Sim, and Jonathan Wong. The fourth quarter, Singletary. Yes, Singletary with the shot right there from the baseline. Chris Eversley thought he was fouled. 6-point ball game. Let's hope for a really, really tight finish right here at Barbara Stadium. Both teams chasing that 8th spot, that 8th and elusive shot. Ben Sim now. Wong, courageous from the baseline. Wong! What a shot!
What a shot indeed by Jonathan Wong, able to split the defense. And then we have a start of the game. The referee just trying to pipe the floor.
5-point ball game. Mike Singletary, the contender for ABL Player of the Game with the points that he scored today.
He got 20 points so far for a Singletary. He's definitely the best player so far in this game. He's been consistently able to find score. Here you can see, despite a good defense, Chris Evans is trying to get that offensive foul, but unable.
Singletary, Mono team. Really surprising that they've struggled this season because they've got a wealth of talent. Tyler Lamb, puts up a shot there. Ooh, Dragons are careless. Oh, that was contact right there. 2 shots for Jankachon.
A good effort by the Mono Vampire locals. Jankachon and also Nopon keeping the ball alive. Keeping Mono Vampires trying to hold that 5 points lead. As Jankachon is going to the charity strike for 2 attempts.
Jankachon, 6 points in the third quarter.
36% free throw shooter, Jankachon.
So the Mono team lost 59-78 to Alab Pilipinas, the defending champions. He missed that one, but he's okay. He's quite positive because Mono still have the lead. And can he make the second free throw right here? He does. Don't forget the Dragons will take on Mono Vampire again on the 17th of March. And the Dragons take on the CLS Knights in their next game. That should be a game that they need to win. Still Dragons ball.
It's a false call. I thought the ball is out of bounds, but it's actually it's a foul blame to Nopon as he picked up his second personal foul. It's still early. First team foul for Mono Vampire in this fourth quarter, Ben.
Still only a 6-point ball game, Mislan. Lots of time left in this one. Eversley. Wong from the corner, off balance, too much, too rushed. Dragons really just trying to get the production. They've got to set it up first. Lamb, Wong staying with Lamb. Good handoff there, Singletary, and lost the ball, and Singletary thought he was fouled.
I think Singletary was caught by surprise that he was wide open, didn't realize that, and then when he went for the shot, Westports Malaysia Dragons defense able to stop him, and that forced him with a turnover.
Well, moments like this, you wish you had no Shi5. Still injured at the moment, Shepard. Eversley, Shepherd. Eversley trying to get into position. A great pass, drive, well done. Good link-up play right there with Shepherd and Egu.
Yeah, nice unselfish play by Winston Shepherd. They're able to find Nana Egu.
Lamb. Looked like a travel, but still a 6-point game here. Dragons just got to keep it close. Shepherd. Big shot there by John Wall. He loves the pressure. He thrives under pressure. Jonathan Wong.
That's definitely a good play by Westports Malaysia Dragons. Once again, Winston Shepherd and selfish play. And answer that by Tyler Lamb with a 3-point shot, man.
Tyler Lamb, he is just magnificent. I don't know, I mean, this guy plays like he's forever young.
You're speechless, man, because
I am. I say body up, I say stay on him. I feel like a coach at times. I don't want to sound like a coach, but you know what? Who can silence the Lamb? You know, it's like we're making a movie.
Tyler Lamb just a very, very talented offensive player.
Dragons need someone to step up like that. Jonathan Wong doing well at the moment. Inside, Egu, Wong open. Lost that, so it's going to be a Dragons ball. Again, these are the moments down the stretch, Mislan. You need to hang on to the ball. Execution down the stretch. This is where the pressure is on. This is not only are you tested as a team, but as an individual as well.
Yeah, you can see how Westports Malaysia Dragon hesitate a little bit with that last possession. As here, a nice drive, nice shot made by Jonathan Wong. And then Paul, and this is a nice pass to pick and roll between Winston Shepherd and Nana Egu. Shepherd, I believe, he was able to get 7 assists so far in this game. Another assist by Winston Shepherd to Jonathan Wong. 6-point difference now between Westports Malaysia Dragons 65 to Macau Black Bears 71.
We're throwing it in and we are jet. Okay, so we are either way. You make a read. We've got a little drop pass. Now Winston, if you've got help from the weak side, you can hand it off and start. Shoot up his line. You the hammer screen.
So we're going to check on the other scores of the other ASEAN Basketball League games. It was before this game started, the Bears were beating Alab. And the Macau Black Bears defeated the defending champions 116 to 103. That's very, very interesting. That will be Alab's 4th loss of the season. Wow, well done, Macau. It's not easy to beat Alab. CLS taking on the Slingers, and that game currently going on as we speak. We'll try to check on the scores right there and update you. Moving it around, Wong for another 3. Couldn't hit that one. Singletary just slowing it down. Lamb, one of the best players today. Him and Mike Singletary, the 2 best players for Mono. Singletary. Shepherd with the rebound, Wong open. Wong trying to find open look. Good defense by Mono. Wong. Oh, turnover. Dirawat with the steal. Singletary. What a 3. Mike Singletary silences this crowd. 9-point lead for Mono.
You cannot leave Singletary wide open. You need to challenge whenever he's on the ball.
To the corner, Chris Eversley. Nana Egu with the rebound, but lost the ball. Dragons can't drop their heads. Gotta stay positive. It's only a 9-point ball game.
Westports Malaysia Dragons a little bit hesitant, but not on that last play. They need to be more cohesive, especially on the decision making. Offensively, they cannot undecided on what to do with the basketball.
There's a bit of hesitation, I do agree with you. But Coach Jamie Perlman said, get to the corner. I need a shooter. Got time. Need a big shot here. Who can step up? Jin Cheng Hua in foul trouble. Lost the ball. Shepherd off balance. Trying to beat the buzzer. Eversley. Shepherd. Shepherd's foul.
Shepherd wasn't able to find a very good angle, but then the referee said Jankachon with a little bit of contact. So Shepherd actually has been not bad from the free throw line. He's been shooting 6 out of 9 from the free throw line for Winston Shepherd.
The Slingers defeat CLS Knights 71-68. What a game right there. Winston Shepherd bricks the shot with over 5 minutes to go from the charity stripe. And frustrating to watch if you're a Dragons fan. Winston Shepherd, he's trying everything. He's carrying the Dragons. Makes one. At any point, they'll take any points, the Dragons. But they need to get a stop. Because we're getting down to the business end of the fourth quarter. The scary part. A good pass. Singletary out, kicks out. Moses Morgan. That came off Chin Cheng Hua. Good call, referee.
An easy call for the referee. Moses Morgan, unlucky that he was wide open, just unable to convert. A little bit cool here for Moses Morgan from that 3-point line.
Morgan. Oh, Shepherd with the steal. Shepherd. A good defense. Chase down block by Mono. Tyler Lamb thought about the shot. Again, if Mono win this, it's because of their critical defense at times. Well done, Eversley. He tried to go for the intercept.
Eversley almost steal the ball. Tyler Lamb needs to be more careful. Tyler Lamb didn't want to challenge that aggressive layup by Shepherd as he's actually on third personal foul. So smart move by Tyler Lamb. Good defensive effort by Mono Vampire.
Shepherd with another rebound. Had so many rebounds today, but it was Chin Cheng Hua. Like Coach Jamie Perlman says, always know when to take the great shot. Still time. What do you think, Ms. Lan? Can Mono Vampire hang on, or will the Dragons blow it home?
The ball is in Mono Vampire's hand right now. They have the 8 points advantage. They have the talent. As you can see, actually Mono Vampire, they're able to score on a one-on-one basis. They don't move the ball as much or as well compared to the Dragons, but they convert, they're efficient. Especially 2 guys, Michael Singletary and also Tyler Lamb. We've seen Michael Singletary wet 3-point shot. The Westports Malaysia Dragons struggling a little bit as Mono Vampire actually outscored the Dragon 11.
Okay, Nana would be here. Okay, Nana would be there. You kick it. Okay, this is Chris. Wow. Okay, go that way. So Chris, you're here. Nana, you're here. Okay, go to work so these bigs can't help off. Lisa's going to work, but comes out, finishes the ball. So down, yep.
Dragons desperately need to win because it's not over if they lose, but it's gonna make what Ms. Lan every game like a final now. You know, it's like a do or die affair. And
Don't forget, man, they still have 2 more games left towards the end of the season, toward the end of March. So it's going to be very critical for these 2 teams. This matchup will decide whoever will go to the playoffs.
Very much so. Lamb gotta limit his production. Singletary shooting well. Surprisingly, pretty inconsistent from the charity stripe. Eversley with the rebound. Shepherd has got to be careful. Mono defense can be quite tight. To the corner. Yek. That's it. That's it. This is the time to step up.
Once again, Westports Malaysia Dragons show their ball movement as Yak able to hit his third three-point shot. 5-point difference now between these two teams.
Oh, Shepherd just, he knew that there was a mismatch right there, but
Taliban, Janka John, he's the X factor so far for Mono Vampire, able to cut, able to free himself. Nice big move, able to get a Shepherd up in the air. And it's not a very good free throw shooter.
well, don't say anything. You might encourage him. He might hear you. Don't forget where we're sitting. I'm waving right now on TV where we're sitting to where the players are shooting at the charity stripe. They can hear us, man. You know? So, you know when the Dragons fans pouring pressure on you, Shaka John. Winston Shepherd shouting and rejoicing, trying to get in the mind of the Mono team. When the crowd trying to do their part, he bricks it. Shepherd with the rebound. Very lucky there for the Dragons. Now the Dragons need to convert a basket. Just one basket will do to make this interesting. An interesting finish, that is. Egu, handoff. Wong. Good defense by Mono. Puts it up. Oh, hits the tin. Dragons players needed to be there to rebound. Dragons can't do anything silly. They can't commit a foul. Mono will just want to take their time a little bit. Freddie Goldstein, no surprise there, trying to fake pulling up the socks. Goldstein, the showman. Goldstein for the two.
Goldstein, what a move, man, there. Able to create an open space for himself. Jonathan Wong was nowhere to be found.
Dragons need a big shot. Who can take it? Let's say Jonathan Wong wants to take it. Yek wants to take it. And Winston Shepherd's going to hold on to the ball. Fake. Ooh, tried to sell it on the three-point line. What a long three.
There was a bad move by Winston Shepherd trying to get that 3-point ball. He won't get it. Too much flopping by Winston Shepherd. He needs to be careful. He might get teed up.
Yeah, he's done quite well today, Winston Shepherd, in terms of his foul trouble. Actually, the bigs, the imports of the Malaysian team have done quite well. Not too many fouls committed. See, this is what I said about Mono. They've got some decent shooters. Egu signaling to Wong. Got to stay with him. Don't give him that separation. Lamb. That went in. That would probably be the dagger.
Westports Malaysia Dragon got lucky just now as Tyler Lamb unable to find the rim. Way out of. Still talking, Winston Shepherd trying to bring his case to the referee.
The Dragons need a shot here. A big shot. Any basket will do. Nana Egu saying 2 shots, 2 shots. Blocking foul, 2 shots. And Shepherd can make this a 5 to 6 point ball game. Winston Shepherd, Coach Jamie Proman, he's the master of drawing up plays.
Winston Shepherd is the leading scorer for the Westports Malaysia Dragons with 19 points.
There's a bit of trash talking happening there between Winston Shepherd and Mike Singletary. Shepherd. That's it. The Atari game sound is on, but the Dragons still trail. Interesting choice of praise music by our DJ in Mava.
Mr. Shepherd trying to focus, channeling his energy to the ball, I guess.
Well, it is a 5-point game. Not over yet. 1 minute and 42. Dragons can't foul. Just gotta play smart. Mono want to waste as much time as they can, but the nail that the Dragons can't foul or don't want to foul. Oh, the steal there. Chin Cheng Hua, can he drive? Yeah, yes!
What a defense by Yang, able to read that passer from Freddie Lee to Michael Singer, 30 quick steal, and a good move by Cheng Hua, not trying to force his way. Realized that Yang was behind him, trailing him an easy 2-point. A 3-point difference now, and we have 1 minute 22 seconds left. Yang actually has been playing very well so far for the Dragons. He got 13 points, and Freddie Lee has been amazing. Tyler Lamb, little bit of quiet in the fourth quarter. This is the play, the last play between Yang and also Chin Hua. It's not over yet, man. A lot of time left.
Trying to keep his troopers calm. Dragons have to play solid defense.
You need to be consistent, that's all. You cannot turn the ball
Freddie and
over.
Pump. Freddie and Pump. You're going to get Tyler off the ball. You're coming off the ball. Right now, what we're trying to do is get wherever this side takes
So
it
his
out of
lineup,
bounds. We're trying to
I just got a message from a fan. They want to know your full name.
Full name, Mislan Alazam. That's not my
Mislan
real name.
Alazam. That sounds like a cool celebrity name, man. That sounds
It's
like
actually my nickname since high school, and it got started because I got a bunch of my high school friends playing basketball. Alazam is my real name.
I got a direct message from one of our loyal basketball fans out there. Messages their opinions about the game. And I'm sure you fan out there will say defense. Freddie Leach with speed. Oh, Dragons have got it. Can they capitalize? Oh, they lost the ball. What a crucial moment to lose the ball. Tyler Lamb. Blocking foul.
What a race by the Dragons. They had a chance. There was a good defense.
And Chin Cheng Hua is fouled out.
It's very hard to get Tyler Lamb. I mean, he's quick, he's fast. So
What a lost opportunity for the Dragons, but it's not over yet. 1 minute and 5, they're down by 3. They've been in a similar situation in Indonesia this year where they lost by 73-70. Defense. They just got to play man-to-man. Watch that contact, Singletary. There it is. That's a tough one.
Singletary once again showing why he's the best player for this game, able to get an easy shot. Singletary with 25 points total as Mono Vampire extend the lead to 5 points. Chris Eversley trying to defend.
Well, Chris Eversley said to the referee, that's an offensive foul.
Don't switch by yourself. Don't just point and switch, okay? Make sure you guys come together and switch.
Dragons consistency. Even if they win or lose this game, the Dragons, Dragons consistency, that will come back to haunt them because that's their challenge almost every game. I mean, you cover the Dragons games all the time in the RTM studio, home and away. What's your views?
Yeah, it has been frustrating season for the Dragons, especially defense. One time Dragons played so well, and then the next 5 minutes they fall. It has been the same story over and over again. Highly improvement shown by Dragons, and we can see in this game they play well in the early on. They struggle in the second quarter. They play well in the second half, and then when they got stopped, they got steal, they turn it over straight away after that.
So let's go Dragons, let's go Mono, depending which fan you are. For Mono, they've got Singletary, Chankachon, Moses Morgan, Tyler Lamb, Apiram Bilaichai. For the Dragons, Egu, Eversley, Shepard, Yek, and Jonathan Wong. They'll go for a big shot here. They're down by 5, 52 seconds to go. So Mono will know they'll go for a big shot. Eversley for the 3. And that needed to go down for couldn't hit that shot. Screen there by Jankajon. Shepard slipped. Tyler Lamb.
The Dragons are actually over the limit now as Tyler Lamb will go to the free throw line, as I think Dragons already with a 5th team foul.
Well, at least the game was close. Let's look at it from a positive. I mean, I think it'll be tough for the Dragons to come back and win. I've seen weirder things happen. But Tyler Lamb, he's my nominee for player of the game. Come on, let's do a Nasi Lemak thing.
I'm gonna go with Singletary. He's been playing consistently since the first quarter.
Actually, I think you might be right, but that's okay. I'm not gonna go do a U-turn. But I wouldn't be surprised if Lamb was very much if he won this. But I think you might win that. So I think I'll buy you. How do you like your nasi lemak? With chicken and with eggs?
A typical Malaysian nasi lemak, I guess.
For those of you who are unaware what nasi lemak is, it's basically one of our favorites right here. Just like hot dogs in America, it is coconut rice. Tyler Lamb. 2 out of 2 and 30 seconds to go. Dragons need to stop. Well, thought they're going to stop the clock, but they just want to get on with it. Eversley for the 3. No good. So Mono should get this. Dragons. And Mislan for the Dragons. Where was this game lost, in your opinion?
They had the chances, especially on that last possession where they're able to get the field. They play good defense towards the end, and then the inconsistency, especially on the offensive end, turning the ball over, that caused the game for Westports Malaysia Dragon. If you see overall in this game, Ben, the Dragons actually shot 13 out of 29 from the field goal, the 2-point shot, compared to Westports Malaysia Dragon. They shot, compared to Mono Vampires, they actually shot 22 to 38, 50% from the 2-point for Mono Vampire, whereas Westports Malaysia Dragons 35%. That's the difference in this game between these two teams.
Very much so. So the Dragons, another loss. Shepard there, just narrowing the lead. But it is going to be a Mono Vampire win. Tyler Lamb, just hold on to the ball. It's a foul right there. With 1 second on the clock. It's been a game of quarters, Mislan. The first quarter belonged to the Dragons. The second quarter, very much Mono Vampire. And the third quarter was a bit of mixed. The first part was very much Dragons, and then Mono came into it. And the fourth quarter, well done, the execution down the stretch. Mono were just that a bit, or much better.
Yeah, Mono.
And their defense was good too.
Definitely the better team in this game throughout the whole game. except for the first quarter, I might say, and maybe a little bit in the third quarter, but they show the consistency, especially Michael Singletary. They have the talent. It's either Michael Singletary or Tyler Lamb, and Freddie Leach will able to convert points for them.
So the Mono Vampire Basketball Club break their, well, end their losing streak, shall I say, their 2-game losing streak, and they are back on the winner's scoreboard. So well done to Mono Vampire, well done to Tyler Lamb, 23 points, Mike Singletary, 27 points, Moses Morgan with 9 points, Winston Shepard with 23 points, Jonathan Wong with 16, Chin Cheng Hua with 3 points, and he was fouled out. And also Chris Eversley with 15 points. Ms. Lan, walk us through the highlights, or talk us through the highlights.
Yeah, Westports Malaysia Dragons actually play good teamwork offensively as a team, but when Mr. Shepard, I have to call him, when he played a little bit selfish, that's when Westports Malaysia Dragons struggle. Whereas Mono Vampire, they are much more talented. You see Michael Singletary able to get his shots without any disease, has been very dangerous. Singletary 27 points, Tyler Lamb 23 points, and also Freddie Leach only 6 points. Both these 3 players are actually was very consistent, and they're able to get their own shots without much help from the teammates.
Final score right here, Mono Vampire 84, the Westports Malaysia Dragons 75, and we're just waiting very, very shortly for Coach Doug Murray and the player of the game. You're right, Mike Singletary, you win the nasi lemak bet. Sukayam tak, which means do you like chicken with your nasi lemak? Mike Singletary, player of the game with 27 points. And Coach Doug Murray, a very, very happy man. His team are very much still in playoff contention. So we're now going to go over to Ruth Hoak, courtside reporter. Not just yet, we're going to go to Ruth first. What's going on, Ruth?
Amazing win. The team managed to clinch the win today despite the absence of Romeo Travis and Malcolm White in the second half. What was key to your victory today?
Well, thanks, Ruth, the team. That was teamwork all the way through, and Mike just told the group right there, way to battle. You know, I mean, it wasn't smooth the whole way, but the guys showed a lot of character, a lot of heart, so really proud of the group today.
All right, congratulations, Coach. And right now, I'm with the player of the game, Michael Singletary, with 27 points and 12 rebounds. You were exceptional today and winning such an important game to push the team to the playoffs. What were you happy and not so happy about in the game?
I mean, there's obviously things that we can always improve. I mean, we never play perfect, but I'm just proud of the way that we fought. You know, backs against the wall. I mean, we're fighting for our lives. Basically, every game right here is important. So for us to come on the road and beat a good team like this, you know, I'm very proud of our guys.
All right, congratulations.
Thanks a lot, appreciate it.
And it's back to you guys.
Thanks very much, Ruth, and well done to Mike Singletary. What a performance. Shot the ball ever so well. Penetration. I could watch replays like that all day. A great athlete.
Yeah, definitely. Michael Singletary has been tremendous in this game, the top scorer, and he's lifting Mono Vampire on his back, especially without Michael White as he's injured, and also Romeo also on the injured list.
Well, they showed they've got plenty of depth in this Mono team, but that is the end of our game today. Ms. Lan, on behalf of everybody here, thank you so much for being with us, for being our guest analyst. And on behalf of Ruth Ho, Kelvin Lim, everybody here at the Westports Malaysia Dragons, RTM, and myself, Ben Ibrahim, thank you for being with us. We hope you've enjoyed the game, and we'll catch you next time right here on the ASEAN Basketball League live on RTM. Have a great evening, everyone, and take care.